Yo, Apple fans, it's your boy Daniel, and the iPhone 17 leaks just blew up the internet. We've got a phone thinner than your ex's patience, a controversial SIM card apocalypse, and a design so fragile it might snap in your pocket. Buckle up, this is wild. First up, we're diving deep into the iPhone 17 Air. This thing is rumored to be ridiculously thin, but the real kicker? No SIM card tray. It's eSIM or nothing, folks. Let's get into it. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the credit card in the room. The iPhone 17 Air is rumored to be insanely thin. We're talking thinner than a stack of dollar bills. Leaked dummies show a phone that makes the iPhone 15 look positively chunky in comparison. I mean, seriously, how do they even fit a battery in there? And speaking of batteries, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the SIM card tray. It's gone, people. Apple's apparently going all in on eSIM, and not just in the US this time. This could be the first iPhone to ditch the physical SIM card slot globally. Now, for some people, this is great news. No more fumbling with those tiny SIM ejector tools. But for others, especially our international viewers, this could be a deal breaker. Imagine this. You're on vacation in Japan, and your phone dies. You go to buy a new SIM card, only to realize that your shiny new iPhone 17 Air is about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Okay, so we've established that the iPhone 17 Air is going for that paper-thin, minimalist aesthetic. But it seems like Apple might be taking that a little far. Brace yourselves, people, because the speaker grills on this thing are, well, there's something else. Remember those perfectly symmetrical, perfectly placed speaker holes on the iPhone 16? Yeah, those are gone. In their place, we have what can only be described as a few lonely pinpricks on the bottom edge of the phone. It looks like someone took a cheese grater to the iPhone 17 Pro and called it a day. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fewer speaker holes must mean worse sound, right? Well, yeah, probably. I mean, it's basic physics, but hey, maybe Apple's got some secret audio black magic up their sleeves. Or maybe, just maybe, they're sacrificing audio quality in the name of thinness. Remember Bendgate? That dark time in iPhone history when the iPhone 6 Plus had a tendency to bend in people's pockets? Yeah, well, I'm getting some serious flashbacks looking at these iPhone 17 Air dummies. I mean, this thing is so thin, it's practically two-dimensional. I'm pretty sure I could fold it in half and use it as a bookmark, which begs the question, will it bend? Snaps a fake banana instead. Now, I'm not saying that the iPhone 17 Air is definitely going to bend, but I am saying that it's probably not a good idea to sit on it or step on it or, look at it the wrong way, but hey, maybe I'm just being paranoid, only time will tell. Okay, so we've talked about the good, the bad, and the potentially bendy. But what about the software? What can we expect from iOS 19 on the iPhone 17 Air? Well, it seems like Apple might have accidentally leaked a new feature in those dummy models, and it's a feature that was conspicuously absent from earlier rumors. Remember the camera control button that debuted on the iPhone 16? The one that lets you customize your camera settings with a single tap? Yeah, well, guess what? It's back, baby. All 4 iPhone 17 dummies have it. Now, this might not seem like a big deal, but earlier leaks suggested that the iPhone 17 Air would ditch the camera control button to save space. So what gives? Is Apple trolling us? Did they just forget to remove the button from the dummy models? Or could this be a sign that the camera control button is about to become a staple of the iPhone experience? Personally, I'm hoping for the latter. The camera control button is a genuinely useful feature, and I'd hate to see it go the way of the headphone jack. But hey, that's just me. And while we're on the subject of iOS 19, let's talk about the iPhone 17 Pro Max dummy for a second. This thing is an absolute unit. Alright, let's circle back to the elephant in the room, the global eSIM-only situation. As I mentioned earlier, this could be a major headache for international users. Imagine this. You're traveling through Europe, hopping from country to country, and you need to grab a local SIM card to stay connected. You walk into a phone store, flashing your shiny new iPhone 17 Air, only to be met with blank stares. eSIM? What's eSIM? The store clerk asks, scratching their head. We only have these, they say, holding up a fistful of physical SIM cards that are about as useful to you as a screen door on a submarine. Suddenly, you're faced with a dilemma. Do you try to explain the concept of eSIM to a confused store clerk who probably doesn't speak your language? Do you spend hours on the phone with your carrier trying to activate an eSIM remotely? Or do you just accept defeat and resign yourself to a life of offline bliss for the rest of your trip? Now, I'm being a little dramatic here, but the point is, a global eSIM-only iPhone could create some real challenges for international travelers. Of course, Apple knows this, so why are they doing it? So, we've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about the iPhone 17 Air's insanely thin design, the controversial eSIM-only situation, the questionable speaker grills, the potential for bending, and the possibility of a hidden iOS 19 feature. Now the big question is, should you buy it? Well, as always, the answer is, it depends. If you're someone who values thinness and lightness above all else, then sure, the iPhone 17 Air might be the phone for you. But if you're looking for a phone that's going to last you for more than 5 minutes without bending, scratching, or running out of battery, then you might want to look elsewhere. Personally, I'm going to wait for the reviews to come out before I make a decision. And who knows, maybe Apple will surprise us all and release a phone that's both impossibly thin and impossibly good. So what do you think? Are you as hyped about the iPhone 17 Air as I am? Or are you going to wait and see how it all shakes out? Let me know in the comments down below. Smash that like button if you'd risk a bendy phone for that sleek Air design. And drop a comment with RIP SIM card if you're terrified of the eSIM-only future. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming durability test. Because when the iPhone 17 Air inevitably snaps in half on camera, you're going to want to see it.